Hello, good morning, students. So today we are learning something new topic, or we can say as a new programming language, which called as a assembly language of computers. Okay, so guys, I want to say that previously we learned a lot different programming languages. Like previously we saw C, C++, Java, Python. These all programming language, which one I said, these all are the higher level programming language we call. You know what is exactly the higher level and the lower level? Higher level means which one can directly convert it into the English. Means you do not need to tell that everything to the computer. Some things automatically computer can understand. That is we call as a higher level. Means you can write lot of things using by human words. Like you can use the English, we call as a higher level programming language. Like we have the higher level programming language we call as a Java, Python, C++, PHP, HTML, CSS, and many more. These all are the higher level programming language we call. But right now, which programming language we are learning, that is called to the assembly. This assembly programming language is a lower level programming language we call. uh, what is exactly the lower level means? I said that you need to be a right lot of things in the form of your CPU can understand. Like let's start, sir, where we can see this assembly language, or which topic we can see this, where this particular topic is that. So let me clear that, guys. You can see in your computer organization and architecture where we learn a assembly language. Okay, assembly language is a lower level, or we can say that before your Python, C++, Java, the assembly, previously people are writing to the assembly language, means they are writing the code in the assembly, so that can directly communicating with your hardware part. Okay, so before we are starting, let me say that what is today's programming language, which one we are learning, that is we call as a assembly language, okay, of a computer. Now before we are starting to the assembly language, let me clear that some things, like many people are saying what is assembly language. So assembly language is a lower level programming language, which one I said just right now, isn't it? It is a used to write program that talks directly to a computer hardware. Okay, so basically if you are writing to the any kind of program, that program will be directly communicating with your hardware part. Okay, so it is a written for a specific type of a computer or the processor. Means when you're writing this programming language, basically it will be directly communicating with your computer, or else we can say directly with the processor. We have to the different processors are available, like i5, i3, i7. So when you're writing directly in the assembly language, it will be directly called to the your processor. Okay, so that's why many people are preferring writing a program in assembly programming language. So this is different from higher level programming language. Like I said that the Python, Java, these are the higher level programming language. Okay, this is very different rather than your previous programming languages, so which can run on many types of computers. Okay, so previously your Python, Java, these are can run easily in different the devices. But if you can see the assembly, we can write a specifically only the one part purpose, or we can directly communicate with one particular hardware part. So that exactly the different things we have inside of the assembly language. So what exactly your understanding about the assembly programming language? So you can see the every personal computer has having to be a microprocessor, right? If you can see that whenever you see a different computers we have, in that one computer you can see the we have the microprocessor, the CPU, central processing unit. So what happened when you're writing to the code in the assembly programming language, it will be directly communicating to your CPU, okay, central processor unit. So like if you want to do the maths operation, if you want to do the logical decision and a controlling other parts, so you can write the directly into the assembler programming language. So when you're writing in the assembly language, it will be much understandable rather than your higher programming language. So that exactly I want to mean this is, I want to say the little bit idea about your assembly programming language. In next coming sections we are learning a practical based on your how we can do the maths operation, arithmetic operation, variable declaration, logical decisions. Means if like we can say like conditions, different conditions we can learn, if else if, or we can say the else condition. Again we can learning over their loops. Okay, so even we can done a lot of things. I want to say that please stay together and we will learn a different things in the assembly programming language. Okay.